lads doing their driving in Cardiff, and we've just pulled into a petrol station and there was no petrol. So we are meandering along the M4 and hoping that there will be, as we go a little bit more towards less of a populated area. Theoretically, Betty has more than enough fuel to get us home, but someone has just announced that the fuel gauges are notoriously bad on these. Someone.
Yeah, well, we've got 164 kilometres of range, about 81 miles to go. It'd be easier if our units were the same, I suppose.
Yes, wish us luck, folks.
Yeah, I'm doing 62 miles an hour to try and keep it as economical as possible. So we've got the torque converter locked up, but we're not burning huge amounts of fuel. We're currently doing 5 litres per 100 kilometres, which is good.
The radio is off.
Yeah, air conditioning's
The air
off.
conditioning is off.
Lights are off.
Nothing is charging.
Yeah.
Poor little Miss Hubnut is holding in a wee because we don't want to waste any mileage for a wee. So yes, it's interesting, folks.
Yeah, if you panic buy or panic bought fuel, you're an idiot. Thank you.
Sliding into services number 2. This is a Shell garage, I think. The other one was BP, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was BP.
Yeah,
sparked
BP.
all this. Just want to jump in here and give this some context as to what's going on. Yes, I have actually bought this car. You can find out about that on my channel, the most colourful multiplayer in the world, possibly. But yeah, the fuel situation, it all got sparked back end of last week. It was BP said they'd run out of stocks at 5 petrol stations, I think it was, in the southeast of England. BBC reported that everyone else seemed to have plenty of fuel, so it wasn't really an issue, which of course just led to mass panic buying. Everyone went out and filled their cars up, filled jerry cans up, and unsurprisingly all the petrol ran out. Hugely infuriating for those of us who actually needed fuel to actually get places. Even worse for the emergency services. They found themselves having to queue up for fuel. It's just utterly ridiculous. Humans are idiots. So yeah, that just set off mass hysteria, and I hadn't realised how bad things have got because we're quite protected from it here in rural Wales. So that's just a bit of context. Let's jump back into the action as it unfolded.
Here we go. What do we think, folks?
No.
Fuel? No fuel. What do we think?
It's
There seem
Welcome Break's own brand.
to be people at
There
the
seem to be
pump.
people there.
It's
The price isn't bad actually.
Are they just waiting?
I was just waiting for a delivery. That's
Yeah.
not fuel.
They're just standing there like,
I apologise for the belching. Oh, I've got a few pumps out actually.
Okay.
I've got all the pumps out.
Okay, so that's service station number 2 with no fuel.
There's diesel.
and now there's no diesel.
So that's
People are wondering what to do because they've got no fuel.
Oh no!
Marvellous.
this is a bit hairy. We've got 128 kilometres left, and doing the conversions, when we had 132, we had 82 miles left.
127.
And we've got 70 miles to go, so we've got 12 miles to play with. However, our way home is a little
Hilly.
hilly, to put it mildly. It's Wales. That's what Wales is mostly. So our next possible fuel stop is Pont Abraham, and then is there Swansea services? No, that would be anyway.
Have we done Swansea? Margam's coming up.
Yeah, we're in
But how much fuel?
Talbot.
How much fuel do we waste coming off the motorway to potter about
Yeah,
and see where they've got
yeah,
it, and then you find
yeah.
out they haven't got any, and you're like, oh well, if I'd stay on the motorway, I'd have more fuel.
But it's
We're doing 50 miles an hour now to conserve as much as possible. Getting in the way of the trucks. Apologising.
We were just passed by a Hubnutter in a Mondeo estate
Yeah.
Honk, honk.
who were honking and waving. So whoever you were, hello there. We did see you.
The fuel gauge is a little vague.
There is slight panic in the
Slight panic.
Slight panic in Betty at the moment
Can you show?
because, as I was saying, there is panic in Betty because the fuel light is on. I'm sure you can see it over in the panels there.
But they are very inaccurate. So
No,
it could be alright.
I don't think it is.
I Betty still reckons she's got 124 kilometres.
I got the panic sloth out.
Okay. Is that helping?
See if that helps.
Panic sloth did good.
So we're in Port Albert, which is a little way from home, just a smidgen.
64 miles.
64 miles from home. The Hubnuts are at home on their own.
They are.
Oh
They're
no.
gonna eat each other.
Just like we'll have to do when we break down later tonight.
Oh no, we've got a bucket.
Who's tastiest?
They're young. I'm loving this as a discussion already. This is how society descends. You know?
I think
Possibly a little bit might run out of fuel. Suddenly we're discussing who's going to eat who.
Arthur!
Family.
Eat Devin, he's the weakest link. I didn't bring the fire lighting kit. Oh well, we'll spit on a tree and then it should set on fire.
Now things are just going weird.
Okay, this is getting weird. I'm going to stop there for a moment. So folks, here we are. We are approaching services number 3. This is Swansea West services. We've got 111 kilometres left, 51 miles to go home.
It's about 80 kilometres.
Yeah. Here we go. Services number 3, Swansea West, coming in. Which?
Oh, Mackey's.
We're not here for Mackies. We haven't got time for Mackies.
No time for Mackey's. We only got time for fuel. Fuel. I think there is.
So it's moto services.
Where is the fuel?
Oh, it's a camper.
Oh no, it's a BP.
No, it's all traffics.
And there is queuing.
Oh,
there is
no.
one set of pumps they've got open.
No.
Okay. So we are setting quite a substantial queue actually. So we were super optimistic about this one, but there is one pump functional and it's diesel.
Again.
So
So that was money wasted.
yeah,
Fuel wasted.
107 is our range now.
Fuel gauge hovering above the red, sort of, a bit in the red.
Sort of.
The fuel light's off.
So onwards to Pont
don't think we're gonna
Abraham,
die.
which is about 8 miles,
We're going to be frustrated and
7
angry.
miles. And Pont Abraham doesn't take you really off the motorway, so hopefully that is going to be the one. 4th time lucky, folks. 4th time lucky. Loving the Suzuki Carry, by the way. It's got biscuit tin written on the back,
Oh, it's not going our way after all.
and it's a little camper. Very cute. Onwards. Services number 4, Pont Abraham. And yeah, here we are. Services number 4. Hoping. Be very helpful. We are down to 98 kilometres, which is 60.894 miles.
£1.59.
Through Ian's very careful driving, we've managed to gain back 3 miles. So we had 12 miles difference. Now we've got 15 miles. So hopefully we're gonna make
Not looking
this.
promising.
What's that?
No, Nissan Silvia.
Sick.
Sick bruv, is it?
Sick.
Sick bruv. Look at the Germans charging their electric car.
Don't look at them. They'll only embarrass you.
Where are we to?
Where are they coming from?
I don't know. Cheeky monkeys. There's a Nissan over there. I don't know if you
There's
can just
nothing.
see. On there. Is there nothing here? Oh, look. The pumps have all got the sleeves on.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
There's that green one, but I don't know. It's not.
Oh, this is cool.
Anyway.
Nice.
Hey.
So that was services number
it's got a
4. Where's next? There's a garage outside Carmarthen, but it's on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah, I can't remember if you can get to it or not.
Cross Hands is next, isn't it?
There's one at the next roundabout actually,
Yeah, Cross Hands.
where we went to get our tea.
Cross Hands.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Oh,
I made this do.
oh, hello. Look at that.
He's in a hurry to get his petrol.
He's going to get his petrol first. Actually, yeah, that's not even funny, actually.
Yeah,
So,
it's back on.
ever onwards, folks. Oh, and the fuel light is back on. So here we are, pulling up to petrol station number 5. We're now in Cross Hands. we have 89 kilometers left of fuel, so that's about 55 miles, 41 miles to go home. So we're 14 miles of the cars are kind of
good, I think.
No, the cars are just going around. So no. Why is this little beamer stopped?
It's ran out of fuel. It's straight up just ran out of fuel.
Are they all yellow?
I can't see.
They are all yellow.
I'm trying to have a look.
Yes, it's both yellow. It just ran out of
It's
fuel.
all yellow, folks?
Yes, it's all yellow.
Okay. So that was petrol station number 5?
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
just
we've
run out
still
of
got
fuel.
14. Yeah, or he might be popping in the shop.
Listen,
Still got 14 miles of leeway. This is funny because I think we're going to be in like convoy with these
but
cars
look where the gauge is.
to every fuel station. Yeah, I'm not looking. I feel this is the best
I
course.
hope the fuel pickup isn't
action.
in the same space as the sender.
Listen, all we need, I'm telling you this now, all we need is Mountain Dew because that's basically just jet fuel.
Okay. So folks, ever onward, petrol station number 6 we're going to next. So Betty is a fan of the beep and she's just started beeping to let us know we've got 80 kilometers, which is 50 miles. We're going to try Carmarthen Morrison's. I don't think we're going to try Carmarthen Tesco because that takes us out of our way and we don't want to lose any miles. So we are moving on to station number 6, a little way along the way. So we just, there's a petrol station on the opposite side of the road which you couldn't get to a little way back, and they did actually look like they had fuel. People were definitely stopped there looking optimistic. But our next option is Carmarthen Morrison's.
Yeah, we couldn't easily get to.
No, that's what I'm saying, and also we haven't got the range to go back and check if it's got fuel. So this is becoming less funny now we're at petrol station number 6. We're going to try Morrison's here. We haven't really got the range to go and try Tesco.
Range is back up to 83
As
after
well.
that downhill section.
83, we did some motoring without using any fuel, so yeah.
Still 30 miles from home.
We're all holding our breath at this point. Like,
Attention. Here on the
Please.
left.
yep, just up here. Oh. There are cars in the
Any
garage.
cars, are there? Hopefully that's a good thing. Oh, I can see yellow things, but I can see some aren't yellow.
Come on, number 6.
Oh, they're out.
Lucky number 6.
Diesel only.
What's this?
Sounds okay, is that one?
Unleaded diesel,
I hope it isn't, but they've just run out.
petrol E10.
Betty, you'll take E10.
We've done it!
Come on, this is the one.
Come on.
I'll believe it once it's in the tank.
Well, this is it. Let's not count our chickens just yet. I'm gonna just open the door because we are chugging the fuel now because we've got headlights on, we've got windscreen wipers on. Here we go.
I think they're restricting sales.
I think that's a sensible thing to do.
They'll get us out, so that's alright.
So with a big sigh of relief, we are pulling off from Carmarthen Morrison's. How are you feeling?
Yes, thank you, Carmarthen Morrison's.
Whew.
Oh, that was tense. I haven't filled the tank because, frankly, it doesn't feel right at the moment. Someone might be desperate for the huge amount of fuel this car could actually swallow.
Yep.
So put 40 quid's worth in, about 30 litres. But yeah, at least we know we can get home and you can go to school tomorrow.
Yay!
Yay!
And you know what? If the buses don't run, we could still take them to school.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? But yeah, I've just tweeted out that Morrison's in Carmarthen has fuel, because if anybody's in need and they're feeling a bit like we were just feeling, that, you know, if you haven't got the range to go and look for it, it's nice to know that there is some there. We don't know how long it will last, but there is some there
it's very
currently.
busy for a Sunday evening.
Yes, yeah. Well, everybody's come down the motorway and they've not found any, so that's...
Look, range back up to over 500 kilometres now.
Phew, that was a bit squeaky bum time with bloody Betty beeping at us and everything. That did not help matters. But thankfully, station number 6 was the magical one, and we got some fuel, and we're going to go home safely now. And I hope everybody else gets home safely, gets to work, gets to do what they need to do in these rather frightening times.
Yeah, I mean, it's genuinely terrifying because, you know, we rely on cars for transport, but not just cars, trucks, buses, everything relies on fuel. So when that supply is interrupted, it is alarming. And when it's interrupted through no more than sheer idiocy and greed, it's just all the more frustrating. Maybe we shouldn't have gone out today, but genuinely didn't think there would be a problem because we're a bit isolated where we live in rural Wales. To go to so many petrol stations with no fuel, well, did not like it at all.
So as we draw homewards safely with fuel, we're breathing a bit of a sigh of relief, aren't we, dear?
Yes.
I don't know where the sloth went.
Oh, the anxiety. It's because you're not anxious anymore because we're going to get home safely.
Sloth disappeared.
So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we hope to see you in a future video. You better make the sound because you told me off last time I stole it. Ready?